back to the Real Estate Reserve Podcast. Jason Bale and Hard Money Bankers, co-host Ian Horowitz from Equity Warehouse, and Jordan March back in studio from New York City. Looking forward to another conversation. If you missed the first episode that we recorded with Jordan, check that out. Definitely some great bombs related to the New York real estate market, some secrets for new investors and some experienced investors. Definitely stuff that Ian and I learned from that episode. So we want to invite Jordan back to the show to talk about the deal that changed his life. It could be a good deal, a deal that changed your life in a good way. It could be a deal that changed your life in a bad way. But just in general, it's been a segment that's got a lot of good traction here recently. So, Jordan, welcome back to the show. Yeah. Maybe let's just do a quick intro of who you are, and then we can dive right in.
Hey, I'm Jordan March from New York City, star of Netflix's Owning Manhattan, and broker at Serhant. And I am a real estate broker veteran for the last 17 years, have been transacting in the city and managing various teams with also a background in digital media. The deal that changed my life, I would definitely say, is the penthouse at Central Park Tower, located at 217 West 57th Street. It is the tallest penthouse arguably in the world right now. And being able to work on that listing, I think, has opened up my awareness of just, the highest level of real estate. Initially listed for $250 million. It was 17,000 square feet, and you just sort of towered over the entire planet. I mean, it looks like you feel like you're like just perched up in space, almost like the clouds can almost sit below you, and like you see views all the way out to, it feels like Connecticut or Delaware, like you just can look so far out. They said there's 4 states, so I'm guessing it's New Jersey, Connecticut, and probably even to you. I have to see what the 4th state was. It's not coming to my mind, but like that was the most incredible deal to work on, bringing in billionaires from all over the world to see that thing, sitting over 3 floors, and really just being unlike any property I've ever had the chance to walk or list or have the chance in trying to sell.
Yeah. I mean, $250 million listing, that's pretty impressive. What was the time frame from that thing being listed to getting sold? How long did that take?
So it's still in the market. If anybody watches season 1 of Manhattan, we talk about this property. So if anybody's interested, tune into that, because it's definitely a big focus of our efforts. Still actively selling it as well. It's been in the market for a couple of years, which is not unusual for an asset this size to trade, because it's simply a $250 million single family house. Right. So not everyone has that disposable money laying around, but billionaires and centimillionaires are being minted like far faster than the amount of assets that they're going to have access to. And I think this is really about distinction. Think of it as a piece of art, like it's one of one, and you're really betting on New York City. You're betting on the US dollar, and then Central Park South, where we have some of the most priciest listings in the entire country, if not the world, on this block. So it's a market into itself, and it serves as a hedge in economic downturn. There's just so many things about this asset that give you something that distinguishes your portfolio. And again, you're at the top of the building on the tallest building in the world. So it's something really, really incredible to work on and continue to work on. And just, it's been honestly one of the biggest networking tools for me too, so if anybody has a buyer out there, if any investor wants to see it, look for me there too.
Well, I don't own a suit, so I don't own a suit, so I can't even fake it to be like, hey, I want to go check it out. I'm pretty sure it's this building. I think I saw it when I was took my girls to Central Park when I was up there about a month or 2 ago. I'm pretty sure it's, you can't see my curve. It's this one, right?
Yeah. Yes. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that
bad.
You
see that. You literally see that. You literally see the outdoor space from up there too on the other side.
It's
you see you can't really. Yeah, there you go.
I lost it. I can't even get to the right building. It's so damn tall.
There it is right there. So that is the actual outdoor space right there. That's the patio. That's the listing.
Okay.
Yep. And that would be your own private outdoor space perched
That's
up.
crazy.
And then, yeah. So
who was the developer on that one?
Extel.
I'm wondering, Ian, was that one of the ones they talked about in that book?
This is the block that
Extel they're the ones who created Billionaires Row.
Yeah.
Now this is their
oh no, we're all frozen.
Treasure crown. Everybody just cut out for a second there.
It'll still record, but yeah, Extel. That was I forget the guy's name, but he was definitely in there and I'm frozen, but it's okay. But one of the ones next door is the one that Donald Trump developed, right? Because he's got stuff right here. You got the Plaza Hotel and then everything right there. So it's an interesting block. Yeah, that book was called Billionaires Row. It was a really good read just to hear how people put deals together and the air rights and all the drama that happens in New York City real estate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's unimaginable for so many people, even big real estate developers throughout the world. They can't even relate to some of that stuff. It's just a different game. It was a really interesting book in general. And I mean, I know you and your team and your guys' operation live some of this stuff with these developers and selling some of these properties. It's pretty insane. It's a different.
Yeah, I mean, I think this project took them almost 20 years to get out to finalize. So
I mean, it's crazy.
And it started in 2002 or 4. They were getting plans, and so for under 200 homes,
ridiculous. About it. It's such a big bet. Well, maybe it's a small bet for them, but it's such a big bet in general of hey, I'm going to develop this project and assuming everything's the same in 20 years from now. And yeah, I mean, real estate's always going to be there. There's no doubt, but things do change. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild. Jordan, if someone wants to find you or they want to go and tour your $250 million listing, please invite me and Jason. But what's the best place people can find you and learn more about what you're doing out there?
Find me on Instagram. It's Jordan March. March like the month. You can also email me at jordan@serhant, serhant.com.
Awesome. Well, I think Ian's frozen, but we could still hear his audio. And when we render this and we get this thing live, it'll just be like you were here the whole time, Ian.
That's
Jordan,
right.
Appreciate it. Thanks
Thank
again.
You guys.
If you need anything from us, feel free to reach out. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to the Real Estate Reserve podcast. Do us a favor and comment, and share our broadcast. It helps the algorithm and helps us spread the word too. Till next time, thank you for tuning in.